Alrighty, there we go. I've got things on. Hopefully things are working. And welcome everyone. We'll turn that wonderful background music off. And hello to each and every one of you. Glad to have you all on board today. And it is Friday. Things are working. You got it, Henry. They are indeed. And we're doing our thing. Yvonne Kunkel, hi, good to see you. And you hear me. That's excellent. And you know what? Since you're first in the chat today, other than our moderator, of course, there you go. You're the one who gets cookies. So you get those fresh lava cookies today, since you were first. Hey, okay, let's see. Got other things happening here. Somebody just sent me another email. Oh my God. All right. We'll throw that into the bacon seeds. Okay. Because it is a seed of sorts, isn't it, Piggy? That little one? Okay. Well, it's I guess a wannabe seed. Anyway, welcome to everyone. I'm glad to have you all on board. It is Friday and April the 8th. And we are looking at Mount Etna earlier in the day around noon Sicily time. And it looked pretty awesome and clear there. A beautiful day. So it's worthy of looking at it. And it is smoking, by the way. Looks good. So anyhow, welcome to all, and glad to have you on board. Welcome to my moderators. Arizona Snowman and Piggy are in the house doing their thing. And there are all kinds of people piling in here, which is absolutely great. And thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And let's see, there are a few people in here. Por favor, English, okay, only English, please. If we can do that, that would be very kind of you, since we do not speak Spanish, and I don't have my Spanish translator guy here. And it's all good though, but if you have a hard time or something with your English, try anyway. We are patient people and we will help you try to speak English if you have a tough time. So welcome, and glad to have you on board. All right, we'll get into saying hello to everyone before we get into the rest of the stuff. So I am going to start out with saying hello to Juliet and Gura, Dodger, and Frosty username, Grandma B, of course Yvonne Kunkel, Henry Nelson, B-Matt, William, glad to have you back. Welcome to all of you. I did say Grandma B, yeah I did. And Trev T also in the house, Kevin Haynes, Debbie Brandy, and let's see, we got what is it? Naptown and Real Stomp Down. Welcome. What a name. Disco Bolo. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Billy Bob Joe is back. Good to see you. Been watching the war and Russians. Okay, let's keep the politics out, but we're all good. What is it? Vandalo. I hope I said it right. Sorry, right in Spanish. Yeah, if you can use Google Translate, would be really nice if you want to try. And if you really get stuck, just put please translate. And if you have a serious question, and we will try to do what we can for you. Okay, we do. We're not unkind people. It's just we have a rule that the chat stays in English. That way, we get most people communicating that way. And also going up the ladder a little bit more, I see Frosty username. I got Julie B is here. Welcome, Kevin Haynes. We got Juliet. also in the house. Tetra made it back in. Good to see you. Henry Nelson, I think I got you already there. And going up, Sarah Miles. Maybe twice already now. Let's see. Who else snuck in here? Just looking for a name. Colin Deadman. Hey, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And looking for others here as well. Richard Lapointe. Richard Lapointe, welcome. And I see you put just one too many emojis. If you can limit it to 5 emojis at the most, would be really cool. But we do understand what you want or what you mean, and no problem. Let's see, who else have we got in here that I have not said hi to yet? We got Frosty username. Going up some more here to see, and a lot of people chatting back and forth, so it's always harder to find the names when we have a lot of people chatting, which is what we want. That's what the chat is for, of course. Darlene, I'm not going to try that last name. Darlene, welcome. That should be easy enough. Let's see, what else we got? Going up the list a little bit more and seeing who else. Sharon Stewart. Now I hear music. You're welcome, Sharon Stewart. I hope you don't hear music anymore. I hope you're hearing my melodious voice. Let's see. Who else snuck in the door? Julie B. we got. Richard we got. All right. Going up a little faster now. I'm trying to locate some other names. And I don't see anyone else. We'll go back down to the bottom. I'm sure I'm going to see people like Two Pineapples who just snuck in the door, grabbed a cookie and ran to the back. And let's see. Tony Flabby is back as well. Good to see you. Who else snuck in while I was going down the list and or going up the list, and you guys snuck in on the bottom? That happens a lot, you know, those sneaky people. I like it. Oh, anyway, I don't see any other names right now, but if I did not call your name out, I don't mean to be rude or anything like that. Hey, is Jairus in here? Hi, Jairus. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. If, like I say, if I didn't call your name out, it's not being rude or anything. Is I did not see your name, and I'm sure it's going to take a little bit to find it again. People like Julie McClelland, who just got here, or Geoplanet Jane, sometimes not so easy to spot when they sneak right into the back there. Sue Hayes says, hi, Doc. Okay, welcome. Linda also made it in. I'm here, Doc. Okay, Linda, no problem. And I see lots of, Silversmith also made it back in. Good to see you. And yeah, I think we're good for right now. So, Judy L, welcome. I think we got a couple of Judys in here now, I think. Maybe. I don't know for sure, but it is awesome. So, anyway, looking at the screen, and that is what Etna was doing today. A little bit of smoke coming off the top. And as you can see there, the snow was melting. I really like that part. When you're looking up at the top there, you can definitely see that there is some exhaust coming out of the volcano. And if we go to the other views, of course, they're also hidden a little bit because it is actually nighttime. And let's see, there we go. We're gone back to about 1551 on this particular picture, and you can see the backside or the other side where it's actually showing that smoke coming out quite a bit. So definitely still seeing smoke coming from Etna, not meaning that it's going to erupt or anything like that, but it is what it is. It could happen, it may not. Our volcanologists, you know, they're always baffled when they say, oh yeah, it's not going to erupt, and then poof, the thing erupts. Yeah, okay. All right, Jane. Since you want to play that way, they look naked without snow. I know that. Okay, you want snow? Let me take you over to some place that shouldn't have snow. This is the other last view from the south side of Etna. I just figured I'd show you that before we go see the snow. And I don't normally go to the other volcano first, but I'm going to go to it because you want some snow, you're going to get some, and it's not where you expect it to be. And here we go. There it is. Popocatepetl is covered in the white stuff. It's been snowing there like crazy today, and so Popocatepetl and you see that where it starts, from there on up is completely white, and that is kind of I find it to be a little bit on the funny side. You can see the snow line, so definitely it is just absolutely horrible. Just to show you what it was like a couple of hours ago at Popocatepetl, that's what it looked like. You can see those snowflakes just coming down, and it is just not something you expect to see there in Mexico. So that is what it is. And here, this is just about 6 hours ago, and I think we're about, where are we here? 7 hours ago. Can't see it too well. And if we go back, let's see, before the snow came, this is 9 hours ago. So that's what it looked like 9 hours ago, and we'll go back to the live, and that's what it looks like now. So, yep, crazy weather is right, Yvonne, absolutely. You can't stop sending snow from Canada to Mexico or Europe. Yes, I am done with having snow. I'm exporting every last little bit of whatever I can find, and that is what we're doing. And I don't care what anybody says. It's on the export list. And anyway, so that was Etna. Let's pop over to our wonderful Icelandic volcano, and we will have a look at it here in a second. I want to get a decent shot up on the screen here, and hopefully this one will work for you. All right, let's go over there. And no, it's got less snow. Popocatepetl has got a lot more snow than what Ragnar has. Anyway, there you go. There's Ragnar up there. We see it. It is looking pristine, just the way it normally does. Not sure if that's a helicopter or a bug, but it's not in the next frame, so, or the other way. There we go. Anyway, it was not bad. Got a little lighter, and you can see a little bit better at some points. We do see some tourists up there on the hill. When we go on this side, we can definitely see that down in this coulee here. Of course, that's where North Creeky is, and up here you can see the berm that they built to divert the lava, so it continues to go down into Not Hagi. There's also another little berm down the hill here, which did stop most of the flow from trying to enter into Not Creeky and head that way. Anyway, let's slide it to the other side, just so you can kind of get a look over there. That's what the hillside looked like, and not bad. And if we slide it down there, you can see the flow down into Not Hagi Valley. And there's that secondary little stringer that we had that also flowed down there, created some good bacon back in the day. And that is the elbow there, and that other berm is right here at the elbow. So that's what we're seeing, and Ragnar is looking awesome, but no activity there as of yet. And this, of course, getting a little darker there, so I had this kind of trained at the end of Nathagi Valley. The southern end, of course, the berm is down here, end of the lava flow right there. And this was about where, I think that might be where the camera is mounted, somewhere there, and they were looking this way. That's the one I was standing in front of and smiling and waving and all that stuff. I think that camera got moved though. They took it away. But anyway, as we scroll through the day there, you can see different times. It looked a little different. So that's kind of what we had. And I think that was earlier in the day, and you can see the shiny snow. And of course, as we scroll, you see less and less snow. So you know that's what's going on. It's melting. Anyway, that's the parking lot 3, of course, and the steep climb to get up on the ridge if you were inclined to get up on top of it. And of course, fairly decent view of some of Nathagi Valley right there. And yes, indeed, I did wander all the way along the edges here while I was there. Looked pretty cool. So that's what that looks like. This is the other picture from, of course, on the side of the Big Ram. And there you can see this one here. That's Theater Hill and Ant Hill, and of course in the background you can barely see it there, but that is Ragnar over there. And the lava flow, of course, went down here into Meridalia, as well as this area's southern Meridalia or upper Meridalia. Your saddle is in between the two hills, and the lava spilled over from Geldingadarlir over into this area as well. And then, of course, down you can see the flow over there down into Nathagi as well. So several places. But anyway, as we scroll through the day here, these were actually not bad looking shots when we were seeing it. A little bit of sunshine, but not that great. You know, still a nicer day than having 3 feet of snow. Has Dr. Fox seen it? Has Dr. Fox seen what? Ragnar? Yes, I was there at Ragnar, if that's the question, Julia. Unless there was some other question there. I don't know. If I missed it, it went by too fast. Poppet attacks. Why is Poppet attacking me? Hey, don't attack me. No, Poppet, don't do that. I'm trying to find out why Poppet's attacking me. Oh my God, Poppet attacks Dr. Fox. Who is that person? Oh, Piggy was here, and then all of a sudden somebody took over her thing. Oh, Piggy, just don't let that ferocious animal attack me. It's bad enough I go over to One Fish's to gamble a little bit, and he's got vengenous rabbits that attack me every time I go on that darn heist. Anyway, lots of fun. Let us get over to our harmonic tremor chart, see what it is doing today, since it is a lovely day there. And there we go. Is it a good sign? I don't know. We see that, yeah, we had new data. Is that the right amount of data? Sneaking up here. I don't think so. But let's refresh it and we'll see anyway. See if somebody kicked it again or something. And nope, we don't get any more. And it looks like we had an earthquake and it stopped. It's what it looks like. Literally, you can see that spike. So I'm not sure what the heck is going on, but yep, it's going to get another one of those faces from me that I threw in there yesterday, and that's what I think of the chart today. And I'll tell you, when you know, when it's doing right, you will see a smile there. I guarantee it. So that's today's chart, and not doing as well as it could. So let us have a look and see what else we can find here. Earthquake-wise, I think that is the next step, and we will go take a look here if it will switch. There we go. And yeah, I've been having some weird things. I had to reset my software completely today after it decided yesterday to shut down on me. And I don't know what actually shut down, whether it was the software or whether something else. Did you forget to say hi to someone? I said hi to Jairus. I also said hi to Frosty. Who did I forget to say hi to, Frosty username? I said hi to Linda and Daryl R. Well, I haven't said hi to Daryl R yet, but he's here now. What? We got a fiber optic internet today. Hey! Cool, Sarah. That means you're speedy. You got super fast internet. No more buffering. And pop it, DrFox2000. Okay. All right. Hi, Poppet. How's Poppet? Is Poppet a good kitty? Poppet, you just go bite Piggy. All right, that should be good. I said it nicely there. Be careful. You said my nick twice. Jairus, that's okay. I only mean it to address you. And that drives the cat crazy. Piggy's probably trying to fend off that poor cat right now. Oh, anyway, hey, let's get back to where we were here. These squirrels have to stop coming. Anyway, looking at what we've got, I've set this up for 3 days, and of course, blue are the older ones, red are the fresh ones, and this was set up not too long ago here. So we will run with it, and we will also take a look at one of the other charts just to make sure that we are within the ballpark. Looking at everything that is up here, this is all older stuff, but there sure is a lot of it, and we will zoom in right in here. This kind of little swarm right here by this island continues, and I don't know if those are really fresh from today. Nah, that's from yesterday. This one might be from today. Yep, 4:24 a.m., 1.48 kilometers down. So there are a couple of new ones in there, just hard to find those. 148, 9 kilometers down for that 0.9 in that mess. So a little bit more activity, and we'll see what happens in the near future in that grouping. If it continues, of course, that's going to indicate that there is something happening that we should keep an eye on. We may end up with some type of submariner as far as a volcanic eruption. Anyway, this other one, 7:20 a.m. at 12 kilometers down, 1.0. And that's what we're seeing there. We get a little bit closer to the coast, a few more little ones here. We're not going to hit them all, but there are a few here. 12:01 and 1.3, 11 kilometers down on that one. And he does have some little friends here. 0.8, 10 kilometers down, 12:42. This afternoon, Iceland time, of course. 12:29. 0.8, 11 kilometers down on that one as well. And then we got another 0.7 at 13:41, 9 kilometers down. And down on the bottom end here, 12:38 as well, 0.5, 10 kilometers down. So a little swarm there, nothing too major. But again, we are right on rift zone, so anything is possible and can happen there. Moving down here a little bit closer to what we like, and this of course is Astia, and or Astia, depending on how you want to say it. This is new, 8:29 a.m., 1 kilometer down and 0.8. 1 kilometer is not very far down. That is very interesting. This guy here, 13:17 was the time. That is 4 kilometers down, 1.0. And then we see a couple more little tiny ones here. 1:58 a.m., 0.6, 8 clicks down. And this guy here is 9:47 a.m., 7 kilometers down for that 0.4. So a little bit of activity there, nothing major to be concerned with, but it continues, and that's something to keep an eye on. And Bardabanga area up here doesn't seem to have anything too nasty. I think this is yesterday's 2303 for that 1.1, which was fairly close to the surface. This guy looks new, getting a little closer to Grimsvatn, and 13:14 was the time, 0.6 in magnitude, 3 kilometers down, would be just below the ice sheet or at the bottom of it there. This one was 56 minutes after midnight, 0.8, 7 kilometers down, and getting real close to Grimsvatn. That's actually part of the crater. 3 kilometers down, 0.8 at 11:41 a.m. Their time in Iceland. And then you got this little straggler on the other side, or southern side of Grimsvatn, and 0.6, 8 kilometers down, 1:32 a.m. So we do have a little bit of activity. That is better than no activity. I also want to hit this guy down here, see what this is. Surface quake, 0.8, happened at 49 minutes after midnight. And that could have been all kinds of things, landslide or some ice sliding down the hill, creating a rumble. So that is what we've got going on right there. We'll check this guy out in the middle of nowhere. 7:39 a.m. for the 1.3 was 7 kilometers down, and nothing around it. Makes you wonder what it's doing. Down here, this is Katla, and Katla, of course, not having anything on it other than a previous one. If we zoom in here, Hekla should be, Hekla I think is here, and this is the other area. I'm not sure what to call that area, but that was from yesterday, that 0.8. So we'll leave it alone. These ones were all prior, so not a worry. We did have a couple here, and then they had a little aftershock, if you will. 3:56 a.m., 0.7, 6 kilometers down. Looks pretty awesome. And let's just zoom out a little bit so we can see some of these other ones. I do believe that was yesterday's as well. Yep. And then here, this one was at 9:37 a.m., 0.2, 6 kilometers down. Not very big. And then this other guy here on the highway, 0.9, 7 kilometers down, 10:41 a.m. today. So that's what we've got over there. Now let's get onto our Reykjanes Peninsula, and for those people who are not familiar with it, that is the Reykjanes Peninsula, and this is the Reykjanes Ridge that goes out into the water. At that side is the North American plate, and this side would be the European plate. And we do see one way out here in the water. That is actually from yesterday at 23:22, and it was 1.9, 2 kilometers down. So not very low at all, but let us zoom in here, and we'll work our way into our wonderful valley here really quickly. These ones here, some of them just around midnight or something. No, 2:05 a.m. 0.9, 8 kilometers down for that guy in the water. This one here, really small, 0.6, 3 kilometers down, 4:50 a.m. And this guy here is 1:50 a.m., 1.8, 5 kilometers down. So it seems the bigger ones are a little bit further down. And if we zoom in a little bit more, as we mentioned, this is the Reykjanes Peninsula, so that's that's Keflavik, the airport, Keflavik and the town. Then you've got Reykjanes Bar and Njarðvík right there, and then the Blue Lagoon here with the power station beside it, and the town of Grindavik. And if we zoom in, so we got these. What was this one? Did we miss that one? 150. Yeah, I think we got him. No worries. And we want to get over to these ones. Very close to town, and that would be almost underneath the radio towers there. 3 kilometers in depth. 0.8 happened at 6:21 today. And the one right above it is 0.3, 2 kilometers down. It's not very far down, 6:18 a.m. And one right in town, right in Grindavik, 0.5, 2 kilometers down, 12:35 a.m. And then some other ones right here, 3:50 in the morning, 0.8, 4 kilometers down. And then a slightly older one here, 0.1, 2 kilometers down, 56 minutes after midnight. Makes you wonder what's going on underneath there. Then we got a really fresh one right here, 14:15, 7 kilometers down, 0.5. And that is what that guy is doing. That's an older one from yesterday. We're not even going to bother with it. And we're going to zoom in just a tad. This is 0.4, 5 kilometers down, 13:27 is what we see on time for that. And then this might be a little older, but no, 1:44 a.m., 0.4, 5 kilometers down. And we had one not too long ago at all, really. I think it was about last week or something. We've seen another one there. So same place kind of thing. And of course this is the Not Creaky area, and this is Not Haggy. And our camera is probably located just below the bigger green dot there, and looks in that direction. So that's what we're seeing when we look at those other photos. Right here is 0.6, happened at 3:33 this morning, 6 kilometers down. And then we see a bigger one here, 1.5, 6 kilometers down as well, and 5:08 a.m. And we had one more here that I kind of wanted to investigate. That's this guy, 8:06 a.m., 0.5, 5 kilometers down. And that takes care of the southern end. And of course our Ragnar is sitting right in here. And this is the Geldingadarler Valley. And this is Meridalier. This portion here is called Upper or Southern Meridalier. And down here is just Meridalier Valley. Speaking of Meridalier, this is the big ram. That other camera is on here looking across this way. And behind the big ram, and there is a small quake, 0.1, 5 kilometers down, 7:30 this morning. And the further we move up, the more we can see. Of course, we can continue to see a little swarming action up here as well. 6 kilometers down for that 0.3 at 11:03. This guy here, 7:25 in the morning, 0.3 as well. And let's see, 3-minute warning. Thank you, Piggy. This guy was very close to midnight, 10 minutes to midnight, and 0.4, 6 kilometers down. And I think these other ones were from yesterday. This guy here, didn't check him, but point 2, 5 kilometers down, 1220. And then we get a little bit further to the north, we do see this little guy, 3:26 a.m., 0.4, 6 kilometers down. And I'm going to zoom out just a touch. We don't see anything right around Kilauea. And, you know, we remember the swarming that went on right in that area. And we're just not seeing that. But when we slide over, what is this, Krisavik Lake or whatever they call it, that is that area. We do have some fresh little guys here. And again, I'm not sure, 5 kilometers down, 5:01 in the morning. This guy here, 0.4, 6 kilometers down, 12:21. So all over the place time-wise, but it does tell you that there's something going on underneath there. 0.4, 4 kilometers down at 10:37 for that one. These ones would have been a little earlier, 4:15 a.m., 0.3, 4 kilometers down. And this is 5 kilometers down for that 0.2, which was at 2:21. And then we do have that little swarm, but most of that swarm is older material already. And I don't know if it's going to continue, but we definitely want to keep an eye on it. 0.1, 5 kilometers down, 5:01 a.m. These were, I think, from yesterday, from what I recall. Yep. And I hear the wind is starting to pick up, and I have my windows open, so I'm going to have to fix that in a second. I don't know how much that wind noise you can hear, but it is picking up pretty darn good. Break it. Yep, it is break time, guys. And let's see if I can find a volcano. Oh, no, that ain't going to work. Oh, I'm going to leave you there. We're loading TNT in there. Okay. Yeah. Just so you understand what we do that use that crane for. That's what we use that crane for. Okay. We try to get things going, but all right. We'll leave it there for right now. For those good people who have joined us, please do hit that like button. Of course, that really does help, and that is what we always want. It's the easiest way to help us out, most economical way to make things happen. Why are you saying error, Linda? Anyway, all good, and okay. Oh, sorry, sidetracked. Yeah, hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the stream and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you like the material that you're seeing so far and you feel we've earned it, and that would be awesome and great. Also, do note I have pinned up in the top my other channel, which is Solar Sky, and that is, of course, it's live right now. And when I reset that, those lives would be at different times. But if you subscribe to that channel, I'd be greatly appreciative, and hopefully you'll enjoy going over there and watching the sunspots or whatever, and listening to the music and falling asleep. At least that's what Piggy does. Where's the squirrel, Linda? Where's the squirrel? All right. Enough of the squirrels, it's Pepsi time. And don't go away, keep smiling, everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000. This is the Volcano Eruption live stream, and I am going for a 5-minute break. And I am going to put nice music on for you, squirrel music. I'll be back in 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. Hopefully you can all hear me okay. And I see a few more people hit that subscribe button over at Solar Sky, my other channel. And thank you for doing that. And by the way, I am not over there right now. I'm over here. Okay. So if you go over there and say hello to me, I'm not going to be able to reply, unfortunately, but I do appreciate that you're subscribing and all that nice stuff. And yes, I am back, definitely. Piggy says hear you, which is absolutely wonderful. What? Gura, you were just about asleep. I had to change that music or stop it. I was falling asleep too. Anyway. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, John Raper made it in too. Welcome, John. Good to see you back. And did I miss anyone else in the list here? Tony Flabby in here as well. Good to see you, Tony. And did I miss anyone else? Okay, I think we're good for now. We got Tom is in the channel, of course. Tom made it home, good. And I think we're good names wise. Anyway, if I didn't say hi to you, I do say hi to you no matter what, and I try anyway. If I missed your name, don't panic, don't worry, don't run away, don't be mad. We'll get you. Just keep chatting in the chat, and we will get you. By the way, I already forgot and messed up. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. Take a look at the top of your chat box. It should say top chat or live chat. If it happens to say top chat replay or live chat replay, that means you're watching the stream after it has finished, and those people in the chat box aren't actually there anymore. So you're there now, but if it says replay behind there, that means nobody's there. We're not looking at you. And apparently I got another email. That's okay. So anyway, I did switch it over to Taal, and that, of course, Taal volcano in the Philippines. We can see some very, very small puffs of cloud, but nothing major coming off of it. So it's all right, I guess, for now. And we will go around, have a look at some of the other volcanoes as well. We did look at Sakurajima just a little while ago here, and we will look at his other friends as well over in Japan. So of course this, with the crane in there, like I said before, that's what we use that crane for, and it's to secretly haul in that dynamite. So we're working on it. The pumper truck is on the other side, by the way. It's not there. So we're all good there. Let me see if I can get over to that and find where I put that now. Actually, where my computer decided to put it. This is the long-range shot. I see we missed the boat. Where's the boat coming? It's right there. But anyway, there's our volcano. You can't see too much because it's so bright over there from the sun, but it is doing its thing. A little bit of off-gassing in the top. Let's pop over to our next guy here, and Mount Fuji. And definitely all that snow that we seen fall the other day has melted, so I'm very happy for them. And I'm glad they don't have to deal with it. And here is our volcano, also in Japan. This is Aso. So Asosan still continuing to smoke. They had a lot of rain yesterday, and so there may be some extra water in that caldera, cooling things off a little bit. But once that level gets down, I'm sure it will start to tox arrows. Yep, well, I remember those. it will start to steam a little bit more. So we'll see what happens in the future in there. Wow, people in the parking lot? Yep, you bet. And they are going to school there, apparently. And not too far away from it, from that volcano. So, yep, I'm sure if that goes into a red code, that they're all out of here. And of course, this is very, very poor scenery from, and I'm going to try to do this without peeking at the paper. What was it? Suwanozi-jima. There we go. And let me double check the paper. Yeah, I have it right. Suwanozi-jima. And very difficult to see, but I don't know. It's out in the water on an island all by itself, and really, really hard to see. That's at nighttime. You can't see the darn thing at all now. Must have had some haze or cloud, and as we go back through, yeah, very hazy, very cloudy. Can't see too much of it. And if it was erupting, we would see something happening right up in here, but we can't. So if it is, we're out of luck for right now. And that is that guy. So let's have a look at some other ones here. We will, of course, get over to our snowflake. I mean, snowcano. Snow Popocatepetl. Snowcano? Yeah. Popocatepetl, the snowcano. And that is, I'm surprised that it has that much snow on it. This is in Mexico, about 70 kilometers south of Mexico City, where the temperature is about 95 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 32 or 38 or something Celsius. Hence the confusion of why is it so snowy up there. Just blows me away. Hey, Cananaskis country made it in. Welcome. Good to see you. And anyway, that is good there. So, whoop, I hit the wrong button. And I have to fix that real quick here for a second. There we go. Fixed that up, and we will fix something else while I'm fixing that issue. There we go. Oh. That wind is messing with things outside. I think, see things blowing around there a little bit. Okay, trying to find myself back in the list of volcanoes. There we go. Put it back here so I know where that one is in the future. And let us get on to where the heck is Popo? There it is. So that's what we're seeing. Let's see. That's from the other side. Now that the clouds have lifted up a little bit. Boy, that sure does look like Alaska, doesn't it? 4-minute warning. Gotcha, Piggy. Thank you. And here's Fuego, by the way. And it is a lovely looking volcano. And we know it's in there somewhere. But we're not going to see it today. And of course, Fuego does its thing when you least expect it, right? So pretty cool. Do you have a storm coming? I don't know. I'm busy doing other things. Wow, Gura, that is awesome. Gura, thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat. Gura, Medial, and uncle and uncle. Okay, that is 109 kroners, Swedish kroners. Thank you kindly for that. That is a wonderful super chat. I do appreciate it, and that is awesome. Okay, let's pop over to our other places real quick here. We have, of course, in the Azores, and again, very, very bright lights. They must have some haze in the area. You can kind of see the lights over on the Pico island. On the other side, they're about 18 kilometers away from this shore. And let us have a look at the other one here. And oh, that was that one. Okay, and this is that little bay. And again, because it's dark, it's very, very hard to see. And that one's not working right now. So that one, though, they do have the I wonder if we can do that full screen and hit that button, see what happens. That's their whole day. Yep. So that's, you can kind of see what was happening there for the entirety of the day, and that is pretty cool at the harbor there. Boy, that stuff really zips by. And there's a ship. Zoom. Boy, those guys are productive or what? And there we go. Yeah, that's a lot of capture. I don't know how often they capture a frame, but that looks pretty awesome. Kind of rough water too, if you ask me. Yeah, super fast clouds. And that is their time lapse, not mine. So it is what it is. Loot Mule is in the house. Welcome. Good to see you, Loot Mule. Anyway, that was the last one, and it looks like it was actually raining there at the time, and that's what we're seeing. So I'm going to put that back to where it is, and if you want to get some more information, of course, that is spotazores.com is the location, and you guys can go there. You can see that right on the screen here, spotazores.com, if you need to go to that. They do have all the islands listed with different cameras on it, so if you want to do things, that's pretty cool. I got 10 minutes, thanks Piggy. And all right, since we got 10 minutes, we can go look at other things. And Samaru, yeah, we're not seeing Samaru. We're seeing lots of clouds though, and that happens quite often. Volcano watching, our favorite pastime, is cloud observance. And all right, where did that go? There it is. Things are moved around on me, so hard to find stuff. We did have some stuff happening, and I do want to just kind of pop back to a couple of them real quick, if it'll get back there. So you can in fact see we did have lava being injected, and the clouds were definitely in the way, unfortunately. You know, it's funny, you can see clouds down here and then you can see stars up above it, and I guess partly cloudy is what they call that, eh? I don't know which part is cloud, the bottom or the top, but definitely look pretty good. And if we go back, there's a couple more in here that were actually a little bit better before the clouds really rolled in hard. We can probably move that ahead just a little so we can see the actual eruption. There it goes. And they weren't as big as the ones that we were seeing the other day. So kind of wondering, you know, what the heck was going on. But hey, it's all right. It wants to slow down a little bit. I don't have a problem with that either. Maybe in a day or two it'll pick up some more. But we did have some fair-sized eruptions. Let's see, this one lit up really quite well, but I think the clouds were in the way of this next one here. Yeah, and as we see it, we can see the lava in there for a second or two, and then it disappears. You can see it on the other camera here too, coming down the side of the hill. But that cloud, you also see how much cloud is in there. So we're actually looking above the clouds and just happening to see the top of the volcano in this particular shot. Looks nice, looks freaky, but oh my god, Loot Mule, thanks for keeping the channel going. I'm not a monthly subscriber, or what? Monthly, okay, but hope this can help. Thank you kindly, Loot Mule. Wow, that's awesome. Loot Mule, thank you kindly for that $50 super chat. That is really awesome. And wow, kind of shocked me. Thanks, Loot Mule. And definitely, doors open, you're always welcome, you know that. Anyway, going back a little bit more here. Yeah, that one looked not bad. We'll go to have a quick look at that. So again, we can see, you know, varying times, and of course at 2:23 in the morning their time, that is what we were seeing. A little bit more bacon sliding down the hill, if you will, and that is pretty awesome. I'm just kind of looking for, there were a couple of better ones, and yeah, I think I can probably get to about this one here. Yeah, right spot. And I'm gonna sneeze, maybe not. Yep, I kind of sort of sneezed. I held it in. You know, you can blow your eardrums out when you do that, but that's okay. I needed to pop them anyway. So yes, we definitely have some bacon sliding down the hill, and definitely watching what is going on. So awesome that way. And like I said, we know it's doing its thing. It's just not as much as it was the other day, or the last couple of days there. So this is another one gone back a little bit, and yeah, that should be flowing pretty quick here. And always nice to see the bacon stripes developing. It really does set things into motion, if you will. Pretty awesome. Okay, yep, bacon slide. That's exactly what it is. It is indeed a bacon slide. Snorri? Gura, you don't have to retract those kinds of things. Those aren't evil things. You can leave them in there. It's all fun and games and all that stuff. And you know, what do they call it? Fun and games. And it's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye, and then it becomes a sport, or something like that. That's all good. Nothing to worry about. Okay, this one was a little bit more active here. We'll see if that'll show up, and we will advance it just a little bit. There we go. See the bacon starting to flow, and it did again in that particular one. This one was at 1:15 a.m. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. An eyeball? Yeah, don't die. Careful, Sarah. If you poke it with that finger, it's gonna hurt. Arizona, thanks for all the help. And yeah, we do really appreciate Arizona Snowman and Piggy. They are just absolutely wonderful people here, and all of the Mullins are. So we're good. We're good. And there is that bacon flowing down the side of the hill, and I think we can probably just about leave that. There weren't any really super big eruptions. The rest were kind of the same, but we had a lot more cloud when we go back. It's like this kind of stuff, and not much you can do when you're seeing it. Well, not seeing it technically. So anyway, gonna put it back on live on that one. We will also, while we're looking at this one, quick shot. Oh, it's refreshing, and let's have a quick shot. And this is Ruapehu, and of course that's the volcano there, and that's his little friend, who I'm not able to pronounce. Anyway, Narguho, okay, whatever it is, but Ruapehu right there in New Zealand, and those are some of the shots from it from earlier in the day, and it does look pretty awesome and quiet. Nice blue skies there today, and a few clouds came in. That was, ooh, hey, I never noticed that shot before. That was the moon, of course, peeking through at 7:20 p.m. Last night for those guys. So pretty awesome. Anyway, we'll leave that guy there. We're gonna pick one of these here and just have a quick look. White Isle volcano crater rim, just north of the islands of. It's got its own island really, and that is, of course, a nasty volcano. Part of New Zealand, or island to the north of New Zealand, and as you can see, it is definitely off-gassing within that crater, and that's what we're seeing. Here's the other one from Ruapehu, and that is the northern view, and yesterday we couldn't see it at all. Today it's looking mighty fine and beautiful, so really, really cool. And let's us go here for a second, and this is called Semeru. It is in Indonesia. I don't know why that is not moving though, and that clock seems to be stuck. And I don't know if they've got some issues with the feed again, but I don't. It is what it is. This, of course, is the other view of it. And I think that is probably what it actually looks like. No, hang on, that's at 23 something. That's not right either. Okay, never mind those guys. They're on commercial. And that ain't working either. Okay, I'm going to leave that on there for a second. And let's find you a nicer place to go. Something that's got things happening. We don't need to. Oh, Yellowstone's not working right now either. All right. I'm going to leave you here at Taal since it is doing its thing and being very courteous and quiet. So for all of those good people who are here, if you have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting it if you are enjoying the show. I would really, really appreciate that. Of course, our target for today, mini challenge, if you will, is to get up to 150 likes. That's what we're shooting for, and that would be great if we get pretty close to it. Also, a quick reminder of if those people here, if you have not yet subscribed and you are enjoying the show, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It would be awesome to have you a part of our lava family. On that friendly note, I am going to take a 5-minute break and or thereabouts, and then after we come back from the break, of course, we will have bacon seeds, and of course that'll be fun for those who don't know, and then we will keep going with everything else. Nope, hiding in my sty, getting rid of headache. Oh piggy, I hope you get rid of that. You don't want headaches. All right, on those notes, I am going to go, and I'm going to put soft and gentle music on for Piggy, and hopefully that's not going to bother her headache. On that note, I'll be back in 5, guys. Keep smiling, play nice in the lava, don't do anything evil, and I'll be back. I promise. I promise. Don't go away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and Gura, thank you kindly for that 55 kroner super chat. That is awesome. You didn't have to, but you did. Wow, thank you kindly, and that is always appreciated, and thank you for the support. Thanks, Piggy, for the welcome back, as well as Sue Hayes, and Sharon Stewart says, I can hear you. Mona Alfano is in here. Welcome, Mona. And Rain Fan? What? Rail Fan. Rail Fan is here. Did I miss Rail Fan? I betcha he's in here somewhere. But anyway, welcome, Rail Fan. If you're here hiding somewhere, I didn't see you yet. Gotta be in there somewhere. I'll probably see you sneaking along. But good to have you on board anyway. And anyway, it's time for bacon seeds. We told you that's what we're going to do after the break. And that is what we are going to do. And I did forget to load up. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, I have a couple things that I have to load up yet, but we'll do that right after we show the bacon seeds. Or can we? No, maybe I'm going to load those real quick beforehand here. So give me a second, good folks, and let me give that a whirl. And there's a couple here that I got to save the pictures, and there we go. There's one of them, and we will save that there. And then the other one, of course, is this one. We're going to have to save that as something else. And we're going to see. Yeah, I think I've got the appropriate name on that other file, so we won't miss out. All right, I'm going to load these up real quick, and then we will get over to our bacon seeds, I promise, as soon as we find out which folder I put those in. And let's see, we need to get down here to the bottom. And all right, there's the one. And oh boy, that'll make Piggy real happy. Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. And then let's see, what's the other one that I needed to load yet here? Just bear with me, good folks, and I will get this other one loaded as well. And of course you hear me chuckling, so you know there's something up, right? And it always is when we do these things. Let's see, where did we get to? We had it there. Now I forgot what the heck the other picture was called. I know he's here somewhere. There he is. I got him. All right, we're going to put him on the screen as well. So, all right, we'll hide that one for now, and that one, and we will get to your bacon seeds. And of course, we'll start out with this one here was the yesterday's bacon seed, the last one from yesterday, and definitely a cutie with the hat and everything. And here's one that's stuck in a bucket. So I guess you got a pig in a bucket. He's got a brown nose. I wonder if that's the one that was contemplating yesterday. And that could be what he was thinking about. How do I get out of this bucket? And pretty cool. So I like it. And next bacon seed. Hey, somebody put a rabbit in here. Oh wait, that's not a rabbit. That's a suspicious looking imposter. And I think I think somebody's thinking Easter is coming. Put it this way, don't accept any Easter eggs from Piggy. Not that one, anyway. Those might be the wrong kind of Easter eggs. Yeah, bunny bacon seeds. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Anyway, next one. And of course, this is really a bacon seed. Definitely, no doubt about that. And we really, really do like that guy. He's got kind of big ears, though. He could fly or something. He's not very pork belly kind of guy. He needs a little bit more Wheaties there or something. And let's get to the next one. And nothing better than a clean pig. We always like clean pigs. And that is pretty cool. Looks like they're having a little bit of fun in the tub, if you want to call it that. So definitely worthwhile. All right, so that's our bacon seeds for today. But we want to show you this is the little foster pup that Piggy is taking care of, and there you go. Doesn't look like that thing would just take your leg right off. Oh my God! What a dangerous looking animal! It would definitely dismember you in a single look, or at least melt you. Mongo? Is that what you're calling him? Mongo? That is an awesome, cute little fella. So, very, very cute. And we do like that. All right, I got one more picture to show you. And this is, of course, Poppet misbehaving. And you've seen Poppet before on here. But not quite doing the same thing as this. So here we go, and hopefully this works. Uh-oh. Hey, how come I'm getting batted around like that? Piggy, you got to stop Poppet from doing that. That's pretty nasty. Oh, I'm getting all beat up. It's playing with me. Stop. That hurts. Oh boy. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. We'll go back to the puppy. All right, that is it for our bacon seeds today, and the puppy seed as well. Gotta love it, you guys. And thanks, Trev, for sending that in. Fun as always, and love it. Okay, Pirate Poppet. Arr. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else is happening at our volcanoes. I think we got most of them already. We have not yet had a look at Yellowstone. We will have a quick peek there. And yes, Yellowstone does seem to be steaming and doing its thing. So the geyser is not going to shoot out yet, as far as the Old Faithful or the other big ones, and we'll see what happens. We'll go revisit this in the near future, and that is all good. And I think we want to pop over to Hawaii now, and we will take a look and see what we've got at Hawaii. And here is one of the shots, and of course I had to kind of refresh things, but this one was from yesterday when I redid it, and it did keep that shot in there. You can see our primary cone or cones. Let's get me on here. Where did it put it? Oh, I know it's here somewhere. Oh, it's got to be right there. There we go. Right there. So that is what we're seeing. There's that Hornito. It looks like it's rebuilding itself from that broken thing that it used to be. And in here, I don't know what this guy is doing, but we know there's a tube and flowing out into this area, as well as possibly another tube in the back here going the other direction. We're going to refresh this, have a look at what today's picture looks like, and that is it. And of course, hiding behind a lot of the smoke, There's that little hornito here, and here's that thing that has the path in there for lava. If you note right away, you can see there's quite a depth here, several meters down, missing lava. So I wasn't there today, so pumper truck is out of commission, and don't blame me. Anyway, this one again from yesterday, so we're going to refresh that and get today's version. And it is hard to tell, but you can see the lava level is way down in the lava lake, as well as the toll hole here. So very, very low levels of lava. If we go to the other shot, again, this one was from yesterday, and if we refresh it, there we can see, and it has broke through that little island again, or that little bridge. It's gone, so definitely see how much it has sunk down though. And from this angle here, probably about 3 meters, somewhere around 10 feet downward, and that's because of the distance we're at. That little bit is actually about 10 feet or so, if not even more, at that point, just so you guys see that. Hey, Codyzilla 911 just got in here. Clark Hall also made it in. Welcome. And let's see, Kananaskis country also in the house. I think we got all of you good people for right now. And okay, hopefully we got everybody. If I didn't say your name, no problem. And of course, yeah, 2 pineapples. Yeah, missing lava, and I wasn't there. 2 pineapples. Did you borrow my truck by chance? Oh, we won't tell anybody. I gotta keep it somewhere over there. So anyhow, that's what we're seeing. Let's see what our thermal cam looks like. And that one was from yesterday as well. And you can see that lava level was a little bit lower, but it had refilled, and then today we're seeing it a lot lower. It is still quite hot, and you can definitely notice that, but definitely down a whole bunch, as well as the toll here. And of course we can see the cones here, the little hornito, and the one that's trying to build itself up again. And we'll see how tall this guy will get in the future. We notice this spot has really cooled off now, so maybe that lava flow is not moving as much since this got pumped out. Oh, hang on, I mean since the level dropped. There, that's the right terminology. All right, earthquake time, and of course, first thing we want to do is zoom out a little bit so you can see that is actually the entirety of the Hawaiian Islands there. Oahu there, Maui here, and of course this being the big island of Hawaii. Hawaii. And we will get this map looking like a little bit more something. Maybe. Will it? With labels? Street imagery with labels. How come? Oh, maybe we won't. World imagery? Yeah, that'll work. All right. And let's zoom in on that a little bit and see what we've got going on. Looking out here at the out in the ocean, that's the first thing, of course. We don't see too many new ones. Still from yesterday, we did have at 2:43 a.m. that 2.2, 4.6 miles down, and everything else is older out there, and that is the Loihi Seamount. And of course, this area here, Pahala, is what we're looking at, and that is the continuous quake zone, if you will, and it actually looks like we got a couple less quakes there than normal. I don't know if that's right or not, but yeah, maybe a few less than we normally do. Still have some good sized ones though, 2.1, 19.5 miles down, so about 33 kilometers roughly, and some smaller ones as well, 1.7 there. This one was a 3.7, and that was from yesterday, 1737, so that's a little bit bigger, but we don't see anything else that is alarming, if you will. Don't see any really big new ones over here in Mauna Loa, and not going to worry about that. Do see something here, 2.3, 4.1 miles down. That happened at today at 11:14 Hawaii time, and this one here 10:12 yesterday Hawaii time. So this might have been the firecrackers that two pineapples took up there and set on. He had them on a timer, so I think that might be what it was. 22 earthquakes in the past 24 hours, about average, Dr. Vox. Okay, yeah, I would think so. Like I say, I didn't see anything unusual, and the list was pretty constant. So the only question I've got is where'd you park my pumper truck? Oh, I'm kidding. I know where you parked it. I got GPS on it. Anyway, we're zooming in on Kilauea, and that is the actual crater, looking at it from above on Google Maps, and or actually USGS Maps. I'm sure that's got Google all over it, but we'll see. So the caldera inside the caldera kind of thing. And I think I heard somebody say that today as well. I see big cracks along the southern side of island. Along the southern side of the island. Oh. Whereabouts are those big cracks? That's interesting. I'm all ears. Okay. Anyway. That is what we're seeing there. We've got all kinds of different things here. You got seismometers if you want. You can take a look and watch the earthquakes, intensities, and that type of thing on the seismometers. And then you've got tilt meters, GPS, gas metering, and you've got some still cameras, etc. You guys can go look at those at your leisure. All you have to do is punch in Hawaii Maps as a shortcut, which Arizona Snowman already did, and that link is just about off the screen there. Just went up. You can scroll up and just right-click on it and bookmark it real quick for yourself. That way you can see what's going on. And let us zoom back out just a little bit here, and it's pretty awesome. I'm not seeing anything too major. These lava flows are all older. We do see this earthquake here, 2.2, 4.2 miles down, 9:57 a.m. Today. So kind of neat to see that. And let's have a look back up here at Mauna Loa. Mauna Loa is pretty normal, nothing there. 1.7, or that is 0.4 of a mile above sea level, or 0.64 kilometers above sea level. So 640 meters above sea level, right inside the mountain somewhere. And that's what that would depict. And going back over to Mauna Kea, I wanted to check on this. We haven't seen anything else there, so that activity is probably subsided a whole bunch. I mean, you do see spot earthquakes all over the place, but that's pretty much normal. But that was a concern for a little while, but since it's not doing anything anymore, I think they can rest easy. Now, since Two Pineapples is here, and he was gracious and sent us some nice photographs of this morning's wonderful trip out there, And here is one of them, and of course that is a courtesy of 2 pineapples. And let me get that little thing on there. Oh, it didn't want to go. I have to put it back on top. There we go. Courtesy of 2 pineapples, and thank you for sending that over. And that is an awesome looking picture, and that was this morning, and that's kind of an eerie scene. All you need now is a dinosaur walking out of the mists, and it would put you in the right mood. So pretty awesome. Let's go to the next picture, and this is let's see, where are we here? That's basically the caldera, the entirety of the caldera from up at the observation post. Looks pretty awesome, so we do like it. And Juliet brought up the funny. All right, one more picture to go here, and again this was a little earlier, and that's how it looked with the lava being lit up, or sorry, the smoke and off-gassing being lit up by the lava. So gets kind of prehistoric up there sometimes. Yeah, when Godzilla starts climbing out of the crater hole, though, that's when you got to be careful. 2 pineapples, really have to be careful. So yeah, it's one of those things. Okay, his mom is doing okay now, Piggy. She's getting worse as the days go by. Oh boy. Yeah, that happens. There, okay, that is Mauna Loa sorry, it moved on me, in the background. Yes. So, yeah, I don't want to try to reload my crayons here. I think I can. I think I can, just like a little steam engine. That hill here, that is Mauna Loa, and that's pretty awesome. So wonderful. And then if this is Kilauea and that's Mauna Loa, then Mauna Kea would be off in that direction somewhere, if I'm correct, kind of, sort of, or close to it. And we will clear that off and leave that alone. And let's see where I can park you for a few minutes for our break. I think Yellowstone might be okay, unless hang on, where do we want to go here? Let me see what we got. This one. Yeah, let's do that here. We're going to remove that for now, and the picture, and then I think we will put this one on. I pulled this out of day 85. Since I am going to go on a break, I am going to let that play. It was raining on day 85. Day 84 was a horrible day. Day 83 had a lot of lava, but day 85 at Geldingadalur, or the Icelandic volcano Ragnar, at least it gives you a little bit of lava flow while I am on my break. And for those good people who have not yet hit that like button, we need 4 more to make it up to the 100 mark. Let's see if we can do that real quick and get 4 more likes in there to shoot it up to 100. And for those people that are new in the channel, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider giving that red subscribe button a quick shot, and don't forget to hit the bell notification. That way we can make things happen. And on that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I am going to go for a 5-minute break. So please don't go away, and give that, let's see if we can push that over 100 real quick, you guys. So hit that like button if you haven't done so already, and I will try to leave some lava on the screen while I am on my break. Don't go away. Be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back on here, and we are looking at Alaska now, and I am trying to get myself onto the right page here as soon as I find where Alaska went. Everything got mixed up. Okay, there we go. I found Alaska. See what's happening there? We can see a little bit of an eruption, and this is Sopochnoi. That name kills me. Anyway, this is the video from their time lapse, and we will kind of look at it. It was erupting a little bit, and I thought it would be kind of neat to show that, and that's what we have. 4 shots from it, and doesn't look too bad. Apparently there's supposed to be another one of but I didn't see anything in the list here. Oh, down on the bottom. All right, I found it. It wasn't there before when I looked. This, of course, is probably the best picture that we'll ever see of the Great Sitkins from this angle, and you can actually see it for a change. It is beautiful and white, and that's where it actually lives. And we do have another shot of it from the other side. I do believe that is this one. And as you can see, it is very, very white, very reflective with that snow coat, and that is pretty awesome. And we like what we're seeing there. And of course, this is our third volcano, Pavlov, and I'm surprised that we can see that as well. And let's just go through the day on that one, and we can see a few different shots and actually see it today a little bit, but the later shots weren't that good, but somewhere around here it did show up there. That would look pretty awesome. You can see a little bit of a plume right there, so we know there is some kind of an activity going on there. So also see Pavlov. Yep, it's amazing though. Sometimes, you know, everything is in clouds, and some days you can see them all. So happy with that, yay! And that looked pretty awesome. Let's see, what other volcano have we not looked at yet? Oh, I know. Stromboli. Where are you, Stromboli? Let's see if we have a Stromboli feed. And by the way, Volcano was off-gassing a little bit more again today, but not overly bad. So not going to get all worked up or overly concerned about it. And there is our Stromboli. It's fairly quiet today. We don't see a heck of a lot happening right there. We do see a little bit in the thermal, of course, and the other thermal is this one here, and that's what we're seeing. There it goes. Yay, perfect. A little bit of output, but not a heck of a lot, you guys. So that's kind of what we're seeing there, just to get that in and make things happen. So pretty cool, and we like it. We like it. Okay, so that kind of is all our volcanoes. I'm just trying to think of, did I miss anybody here? Oh, a little bit more coming from Stromboli, as you've seen on the thermal, and it lit up a little bit, but not as much as we'd like it to. Hopefully it'll do a little better in a little while. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. All right, I'm just trying to see where I left my other volcanoes. I know there's some that we haven't looked at here for some reason, and I gotta find them. And since everything got reorganized, sometimes it's not so easy. We got those already. Yeah, actually, that's what we didn't get. I know what we didn't get, and we are headed over to back to Nicaragua, actually. Oh, we should have done that earlier. It's too dark now. We can barely see it. Darn it. But this one you can see, and that's Messiah in Nicaragua. You can see that there is definitely heat down in the bottom of the caldera. You call it lava, and it is a lavally goodness. The other one I doubt that we're going to see. Yep, that's what I thought. This is Talika, and Talika was off gassing a little bit, but nowhere near as much as what we had previously. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, let me see where else we can pop over to. Let's get it back over to Yellowstone for a minute, and I want to look at this. Okay, just reading something here. Okay, yeah. All right, just had to read that through. Makes sense, and yeah, all cool. Okay, so let's look at other things. Worldwide volcanoes and earthquakes. Let's get at them, and we'll go around the world. They were doing all kinds of things here. I tried to get this page a little bit bigger for you on the screen, so hopefully that is a little better. And hopefully it'll continue to get better in the future. Anyway, looking here, first thing that I want to do, of course, I'm going to refresh it and see what happens. And yeah, it took away some of those other earthquakes. I want to zoom in here, and we want to look at what's happening out here in the Azores. Of course, this is São Jorge, this is Pico Island, and this is Miguel Island down here. That's the biggest one with the most people on it. And Turcia, if I said that correct, that's there. The only earthquake we've seen here is this guy, 2.9, sizable, 10 kilometers down, happened today at 15:58 UTC, and makes you wonder if we're ever going to see something happen. Now, 2 point whatever it is, if it's 2.9, if we do have some kind of a shell or something built up or plug in one of the pipes that is heading upward, that's enough to jar it loose. So this is, you know, what we have to take a look at in the future. If this thing is going to pop, we'll take a look and see what kind of levels of stuff we got going on there, and hopefully the earthquakes won't show up that bad, and everything will subside, and it'll reduce in size and harden down there as far as that magma is concerned, cool off a little bit and relax, and they're going to be all right out there in the Azores. I did notice this guy here a little further down, 3.3, 6:24 a.m. and 10 kilometers down as well, and that is right on one of the fault lines. So that's what we call a slip, or it's basically sliding past each other, so that's not going to create anything super huge as far as any shock or no tsunamis and any of those things. So kind of a slip fault, if you want to call it that. They do have other names for it. Anyway, that's kind of what's on that map. I wanted to check him out first. This is sizable, 5.1 mid-Atlantic ridge, happened yesterday at 10:13, and the rest I think we're going to look at on the other maps. We do see down here Sandwich Islands. We do have a 4.7, and that was today at 11:37 UTC AM kind of thing. 5.0 Eastern Pacific rise, 10 kilometer depth, and that's what we're getting on that side. And these other ones, we'll look at the other map, and we'll pop over to the USGS and have a peek there. So yeah, some of that stuff, actually I was watching some very interesting lectures from Zetner, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of the term Baja, British Columbia, or Baja, BC. The Baja here used to be a lot bigger, and there used to be a lot more land to it. This Juan de Fuca plate used to be way out here, okay? And there used to be another seismic plate in along the coast, which basically subducted in underneath North America here, basically underneath this area. So many years ago when that plate moved up, and of course certain things broke off and got squished into areas. You actually have pieces of Mexico up here in Washington. And I know that sounds a little weird, but yeah, you actually have land that belonged in Mexico on the Baja up here in Washington state, which is really cool. So the subduction zone subducted. Yeah, it took that what is that? That Kula, the Kula plate, all the way along here and in, and then afterwards, then the Pacific plate moved back in, as well as the Juan de Fuca plate. And the Juan de Fuca plate used to be about 3 times the size, is what they guesstimate, and that of course has pushed in underneath the continent as well. So anyway, that's not what we're talking about though. Earthquakes, back to earthquakes. Get back on track. Looking for the big red dots. I don't see a heck of a lot of them. We do see some orange ones. 4 down in Chile here happened this morning at 3 o'clock, and roughly 127 kilometers down. This one is 10 kilometers down. 4.2 happened at 2018 or just about 2019 yesterday, and that's pretty normal for over there. We do see out here in our Kermadec Ridge, as well as Tonga, and of course Fiji and Vanuatu out here. Those are pretty normal, nothing major. 5.0 for that one happened at 1340. So that's kind of what is happening there. I think this is Papua New Guinea here, or in part of Indonesia, I don't know, but 5.1 right there. And nothing really big happening down here around Java. Everything looks quiet, and even around Taal. Taal would be right in here. There's Taal volcano. That's an older one, so we don't see any new seismic activity, and that's probably a good thing. We do still see stuff here by Taiwan. That is pretty normal. Going up the coast a little bit, nothing new in Japan, which is probably good. We do have this 4.1 out here. Not really anything too major. Getting further up, we do see a 4.2, very close to Kamchatka, and that's kind of what we see there. Zooming into this area, of course, down by Crete, we see some more, and Greece still has remnants of theirs. That one was from the 7th, 4.4. So other than that, we don't see too many, and we still see that old one in Poland. We don't see anything else out anywhere. Let's go take a look specifically at the Canary Islands, and I'm going to refresh that one just so we have it up to date for everything. And of course, you see where the latest new one is, just beside Tenerife, right beside, well, in between Tenerife and Gran Canaria. But when we're looking at La Palma itself, starting to look fairly Spartan as far as quakes are concerned. And we see most of them are, lowest is 8 and the highest is 14. So they're all in that same playground zone, and that's kind of interesting to know. Biggest quake 1.9 and smallest one 0.9. So that's a pretty good spread, and as far as size, but they are still very quiet as far as I'm concerned. And looking at what we see here, there's nothing deep down that's really making anything move. So if we had magma movement or intrusions pushing lava in, we'd see quakes down around between the 30 and the 40 kilometer mark. And that's what we've seen before when Cumbre Vieja started erupting. That is something we're not seeing here now. What we are seeing is probably, and I'm going to use my quotey fingers saying probably as a suggestion, that what's happening is these are the upper chambers that were left empty after all the magma had been pushed up and out, and there was nothing left, and these are just collapses slowly getting themselves back to whatever they used to be. Codyzilla taking off. Take care, Codyzilla. Have a good night. Just wanted to throw that in. Okay, and let us pop over to the volcano map. That'll work. We'll use this one for now. Give you a quick tour. Of course, Iceland, Astja, and Fregadalfjall, or Ragnar as we call them. That's still in a yellow status, of course, and that means unrest, and that is all right. We're waiting for Ragnar to really unrest and let go. That's what we're hoping for. And of course, St. George considered to be possible eruption, and of course this is La Palma's Cumbre Vieja, and we are not seeing too much. South Sandwich Islands still pretty normal for Michael, the volcano down there. Our guys here in Central America and South America are pretty much doing the same thing they always do. Very, very normal. We do have 3 oranges up here as far as our Pavlov, Great Sitkans, and Semi, and then Davidoff hiding behind Semi there is still yellow, and our 3 on the Kamchatka Peninsula are still back in their normal state, although this one in the middle here has been producing a lot of SO2, even though it is not considered to be fully eruptive. So that's what we've got. Zooming in a little bit more and trying to separate some of those wonderful volcanoes. And this one here on Takik San being pretty quiet. Asosan also being pretty quiet. Next is Sakurajima. And actually, I'm going to zoom in here for a second, just so you guys get to see something. And I didn't realize where Sakurajima was actually located. And now that we get in here, it's actually in an inlet that it's just sitting there. And that is really kind of unique to see. And I didn't realize it was right there like that. So that could be a very good tourist volcano, especially since you got all these boats coming in here. We can all stand there and look at it. Anyway, we'll move down a little bit more, and we can see some of the other ones. This is Mishima, and that is pretty cool. You are warmly appreciated. Why, thank you, Kevin Haynes, and I really do. I warmly appreciate that thought, and thank you kindly, Kevin Haynes, and put that down, $5 super chat. Thank you kindly, Kevin. I do appreciate that support. And if we zoom back out just, that's in, out, I said out, there we go, that's out. We can get down to the other one, and this is Suwanosejima. Suwanosejima. There we go. And this is why we have such a poor picture. I don't know if it's which island they're actually getting the shot from, if it's from over here or from over here. I got a sneaky hunch it might be from here, but that's quite a shot. That's quite a distance. If we zoom in, we don't see anything else around it. So it might be this island too that the camera is on. I really don't know where they're getting their feed from. I don't do well with Japanese reading, but if it's here, that's a long ways away. And how come they got a hotel there? Apparently somebody lives there. I wouldn't live on an active volcano. But that is pretty cool, pretty awesome. Okay, zooming back out, and we will get out a whole bunch here. We do still see these other guys out in the middle of nowhere, and they're not going to hurt anything if they blow off. That's all good. Of course, Taal is right there doing its thing, and we still have the Philippine Sangay volcano in an eruptive state, and then down here this Canaleon, if I said it right, volcano, still in a simmer state, not doing anything major. Liolotok right there, still active, and this would be Simaru, and this is Merapi, and then Krakatoa. So, and that is Java, the island of Java. So East Java, Central Java, and West Java. That's kind of what we're seeing there, and that is pretty awesome. Nothing too major. What is this guy? Herd volcano. Oh, I hope we don't get a whole herd. Herd Island is down there apparently, and I've actually not zoomed into it, but French south of Antarctica Islands. All right. Does it show the island? The label is so big you can't see the island. And there, boy oh boy, what a volcano island. Mawson Peak. I've never zoomed in on this. This is pretty cool. Didn't realize that they had a little extra land bridge going over to the other volcano over there. Pretty awesome, you guys. And let's zoom back out, and we will continue and move over to our next stuff here. And I think that is just Africa. It's what we've got left, and up here. So Urta Ale doing its thing. The ones in the Congo still normal, and over here in Tanzania, our black lava specialist, and that one's still doing fine. And Madagascar, the Mayotte, not doing a heck of a lot. If we zoom back in a little bit out here, Etna, Volcano and Stromboli, and then you got Campi up here. They are still pretty normal, not doing anything weird or wild. On that note, I think we can move over to our weather map, and that is this one, but let's actually have a look at our, I'm going to refresh that, and just hit that like that, and while that is happening, we're going to refresh this guy as well. I think something went wrong here. Why did that go to YouTube? That should be refreshed. Let's try that again. I didn't hit the back arrow. There we go. All right. Anyway, SO2 first. Just a quick look around the world to see what the levels are like. We'll start out in North America, fairly easy. We do see some of that material from the Kamchatka Peninsula still moving into the Pacific, and then getting through here and getting into Alaska and those areas. I'm not sure why we have everything up top here, but that may be coming from the other sides of the world. Canada and the US clear for the most part. Pretty normal looking in Mexico for Mexico City, and of course we have Popocatepetl, our snowcano right there, and that off-gassing going out across Florida, and the tip of the Baja, I guess you call it Cancun, be getting just on the edge of that. That would be where about that camera is. roughly. So that's kind of that. And then, of course, our other volcanoes down here, we'll see that they are kind of throwing off some SO2 gases as well. And that's pretty normal. Wolf Volcano out here on the Galapagos Islands is not so bad. But we do have this guy here, as well as some industrial stuff I found out in that area, mining and stuff. And that is causing some SO2 to go off into those areas, and it kind of kicks it around on both sides. This is South Sandwich Island down here, and that's that Michael volcano. He's a steamy little guy. Anyway, going back in to the well, west, I guess, from North America and South America, New Zealand, and the little plume here, that is from White Isle Volcano, and that's where that's coming from. If we go out here, this is the Tonga area, so Tafua for sure is the one that's throwing some of that out. If Hunga Ha'apai is throwing some out too, that would not be a surprise, but I don't think it would be off-gassing a heck of a lot right now. Yasur and his friends in Vanuatu are still doing their thing. And then, of course, we have our other volcanoes that are being pretty much normal. Jakarta, of course, Krakatoa down here, Semeru here, Merapi here, and Luolatak right about there. So they're creating that. And some of this gas here would be some from probably the volcano from Taal, but most of it is probably just from the city of Manila and the outlying areas, because it is densely packed with people there. Zooming back out a little bit, we do see the normal stuff coming out of China, and it's hard to tell what is being created by volcanoes here and what isn't, because of the amount of existing SO2 coming across the line. If we get into India, that's all industrial, or pretty much, again, industrial stuff here, possibly even oil fires or oil refineries in some of these places. If we go down here, this is definitely off-gassing from the volcano, and the mess down here would be from our smelting plants from the both the gold and platinum plants that are down there in Johannesburg area, or well, South Africa anyway. And this is the stuff coming off of Etna, Volcano, and Stromboli, and that is kind of hidden out there, a little bit going up, a little bit going down. Not overly a lot with it, so not going to worry about that. When we get up to Iceland, it looks like they've got their smelter turned back on at the aluminum plant, and that's probably where that is coming from. Now, I was wondering about this. What the heck is this from? Is this just drifted in here, or is there something that is causing that? Because we know there is no industrial stuff up there, unless there's something here that I am unaware of. And it looks awful dark there. What is this one? 6 minutes ago. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense. Why would we have so much off-gassing up in that area? Really doesn't make any sense to me. And this is another shot. Boy, it looks cold there, though. Look at all the snowmobiles. It's a whole gang of snowmobiles. Okay, that's the problem. They're all frozen, so everything that you see is just hanging there. All the SO2 doesn't dissipate. It's just frozen. New Delhi, yep. Calcutta, yeah, those guys are bad. Anyway, that's kind of what we've got for SO2 today, and let's get to our weather map, and we can take a quick look I think what we'll do is start with Iceland. We'll take a look. There we see Iceland is getting a little bit more of that warm air pushing up on the peninsula here and stuff. But we're still seeing a lot of northern flow hitting the top end or the back end. Okay. Somebody wants my email. Barbara, you need my email? Okay. All right. I will give you my email address here, and we'll make sure that you get it. It's get your pen ready and get ready to write. It's DrFox, like Dr. Fox, at SHAW, which is shaw.ca. So DrFox at shaw.ca. So Dr. Fox at shaw.ca. Hopefully you got that, and hopefully that'll make sense there, Nickel Storm Chaser. And that's kind of what we're seeing there in Iceland. While we're there, let's just pop into the precipitation map. Yep, snow in some spots, but not fully covered. So a little bit of a twister here, some kind of system, but doesn't look like too much happening, and I'm happy for that. Anyway, back over to temperatures, and we are looking at what we're getting into Europe. Ireland, of course, we're seeing 1, 2, 3 degrees maybe in some spots, and we have this circulation here. Unfortunately, it's not allowing all that warm Gulf Stream air to get in there. Scotland, England, there are varying temperatures depending on where you go there. Little on the cool side. We still have some north wind coming down into Holland and Belgium and Luxembourg and all those nice places. Did I say hi to UFO or OFU Lux from Luxembourg? I know he's here, but welcome anyway. He's in here somewhere. Somewhere in here. Let's see if we can find Luxembourg. It's such a small country. Am I close? Where's Luxembourg? It's just a tiny place. Oh my god, I won't be able to find it. It's so small. My geology isn't that good. There it is. Luxembourg. There's where UFO or OFU Lux is from. Luxembourg. He's stuck between Germany and France. And that's all right. We won't hold that against him, though. He's a nice guy. Anyway, zooming back out, colder weather in Germany for right now, and Spain as well. France as well, I should have said. Spain is looking a little bit warmer than it was before. They are getting some of that warmer Gulf Stream air, and that's what's flowing in all the way into Italy and those places as well. So that's pretty cool. We like that. And then you got a lot more warmer air down here in the Mediterranean, possibly even some of the African air moving upward, or the heat migrating. So awesome. Let's zoom back out. Canary Islands, of course, it makes me jealous just looking at it. When we look at North America, wow, a big difference to see purple in here. So some good hot temperatures in California, Arizona, 33, 35, and probably in Phoenix, really warm. Mexico isn't too bad. The Baja looks pretty warm. And let's see, what else we got here? Texas, not as hot, but that's all right. And of course, here in Edmonton, where things warmed up, it's cooling off again. Our stuff is moving down. We're not getting that warmer push, but it was nice to have a warmer day today. So looked pretty good, and we'll zoom back out. See the different rotation patterns up north there. Things have changed from what they were before. We used to have that real tight circulation here. That has kind of broken up and moved down to here, and not anywhere as tight as what it was. Looking at central and southern hemisphere real quick, Africa still quite warm, Indian Ocean normal, and we do see India here pretty normal, and of course Middle East and that kind of stuff. Nothing really shocking or out of the ordinary. The Malakas, there. All right. That's the storm out there. That's in the middle of nowhere. And of course, New Zealand down here looks normal, and warm in Australia. We like it. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Nothing that jumps out at me. Pretty normal temperatures in the rainforest here. And of course, as we look down at the southern portions of our planet, we do see a lot of swirling going on down here. A lot of air is being mixed and moved, and we know that winter is coming for those people. And quick search for really cold temps. Minus 59 so far, minus 63. There we go, 64, 65. Yeah, so we have minus 65 as a cold spot there, minus 66. Can we get colder? Oh, we had a minus 68. That's cold enough. All right, so that's what we're seeing. If you're feeling cold, minus 68 is what the coldest temperature is that we could find very quickly. Anyway, I turned on the precipitation portion of our map, and of course you see the stuff off the coast here, and the swirling here, this stuff, and snow up in Sweden and Finland, Norway, those areas. So that's what's happening up there. This guy, I don't know where he's going to go, but we do still have our central storm going all the way across the planet, and it is pretty much all the way there. So nothing we can do about that, and we do see the storms down in southern hemisphere. A lot of snowfall in a lot of places. Don't get close to that. You don't want to get caught in those blizzards. And when we go back to normal, I guess that is about it. So I think that just about wraps her up for today, you guys. And I know I went overtime a little bit, but that's all right. We're good, and I don't mind doing that. Michelle Burr, yes, Burr, minus 68 degrees Celsius is definitely Burr. The coldest I have ever been in is minus 49 degrees Celsius. And that is the thermometer count. That's not with wind chill. Okay, and I can tell you, minus 49, very cold. Okay, so it's one of those things. Tom's going. Thank you for the show, Dr. Fox. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care, Tom. And just a reminder to everyone, tomorrow is Saturday, so the show starts 3 hours early. And that is what we are going to do. Let me throw this onto something that we can actually see some action or something. I'm looking for either an eruption or some geysers, or we'll see. Something will pop up. Of course, my computer decided to slow down all of a sudden and rev up. It's done that before, and then it really revs up high and stops. Okay, hey, Dinkle Storm Chaser, did you get my email? Did you get that written down? I didn't notice if you said yes or no. I was busy yakking and looking at other things, so hopefully you've got my email written down there, and you can send something if you haven't done so yet. Okay. All right. Yeah. Got that. And yeah, just looking at this here. Okay. Thanks for the awesome stream. Okay, I didn't see. Yes. Okay, you got it. All right. Thanks, Barbara. Just to make sure that you did, in fact, get it. So, all good. And I think it is time to wrap it up, you guys. I'm gonna see if we can find a different volcano here. I want to see if we can see some lava before we go. No, none there. Anything here? None there. Oh boy. Our fruitless endeavors here, trying to find lava. Instead, we will find snow. No, we won't see anything. We'll see black screens. How about we... Oh, yeah, we will see snow. Never mind. I don't want to go to Popocatepetl. That's not the one I wanted to go to either. Why is that? Where is that? That's not the one. I'm looking for my screens here. Why did that not show up in the right spot? Things have changed so much, it's so hard to deal with. There it is. That's what I wanted to go look at. There's Merapi. And I don't see it. Okay, Merapi not doing a darn thing either. So I think we will peek here, and maybe we will say a good night on this friendly note. I will leave it on Stromboli, and I will thank everyone for being here today. Thank you all for being here and watching. I gotta fix that on the screen. There we go. Okay, there we got it. All right, so please, everyone, take care of yourselves. I really do appreciate all the super chats. Gura had 2 super chats tonight. Thank you very kindly for those. Loot Mule, thank you for that awesome, huge super chat. And also Kevin Haynes, thank you for your super chat. You guys are awesome. Also, a big thank you to all the members who have, of course, renewed their membership. All the memberships are excellent, and that is a really great support for the channel, and I do really appreciate that from all of you. And also, I want to say a big thanks to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, and C&D Boy, who's in the house right now too. So thank you all, and be good. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And please remember, tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. We will see you all tomorrow. And remember, it's Saturday, 3 hours earlier for the stream. Good night, everyone. And oink oink.